Guten Tag, Model Maniacs. Yes, Tag, it's still daylight. Guten Tag, Model Maniacs. It's Panzerman Bill, Panzerman's Meyer, come to you with a final on the Land of the Rising Sun group build on Armorama. I finally finished up all my other obligations on other time-sensitive issues, and I finally got back to getting on the mountain gun, finishing it up. I wish I'd taken some more pictures of making the base and doing the final painting, but I didn't. But I got a couple little things to show you, so hold tight. Shoot. Hold on. Man, I'm an idiot. Do not know how to do this thing. Alright, here we go. Alright. The straps, molded on straps on the figure. I made like styrene straps to go down to the bread basket and the water bottle. Alright, I finished painting up the figures. This was going to be my second entry. I was really excited. I never built an LS kit. This is a cool looking bomber, nicely detailed. I checked it out, and I started building it, and then disaster hit. A mini disaster at first. Right down between here is supposed to be a couple like flanges. Part was missing, so I had to create one, and there it is on the left. I created the part. So that was a forebearer of bad news, because once I got back to further steps, it had you get onto the putting together the canopy pieces, because stuff had to be attached to it. And right here, two halves of this piece were missing from the kit. I can't create clear pieces, so that put the kibosh on the build. Anybody has this kit, if they're missing any parts or anything, it's basically a cannibal now. It's a cannibalistic meal. If you guys need any parts from this kit, let me know. I'll send it to you, other than the missing canopy. But it really cheeses me off sometimes. Evil Base screws you over. I mean, any other part I could probably replicate it, but not a clear part, so that just destroyed the build. But I got a second backup, and I'll be making a video of that. But here's the build finally done. There it is. I made a real simple base. Pull back. There you go. Come on in. There's the NCO out front looking for targets. Made a real simple base out of foam core board and cork. I used hot glue to make like little ravines and little irregularities on the surface so it wasn't so super flat. Used a bunch of craft store plants and woodland scenics and moss and different kind of stuff to make like a jungle appearance. Some twigs from a reef. Making the straps on all the figures really adds the fidelity of detail to the build. It was a pain, scraping off what was on the figure and then adding the straps for each individual bread bag and canteen. But it really adds a level of detail. You see those straps hanging there. Add the rest of the equipment to them: bayonet, ammo pouches. You got the spare ammo canister there, the ready rounds. You got spent shells laying there on the ground. You got Elton John, Hirohito right there. Hold me closer, tiny dancer, as we head out on the highway. Yep, there we go. Got it all done. It turned out really good. Really tight composition, the base and the figures. I'm really pleased with how it turned out. Hold me closer, tiny dancer, as we head out on the highway. Don't know what tomorrow may be, but I don't know the lyrics of the song, so I'm just making up some shit. Yeah, There he is, grabbing for the breech. That's the only thing he's grabbing for. Tiny Dancer. Yeah, but putting them straps really did help. It was a pain. All the figures they had molded on all the way down to the belt line. Had to scrape that off and then put tiny styrene straps up. Make connection points on the bread bag and the water bottles. I really like how they've turned out. You can almost feel the heat and the oppressive moisture and the humidity of the jungle environment. The foliage is all around them. The jungle wants to kill them as well as the enemy. Yes, fanatical little bastards. That's it, guys. There's my fine molds, 1/35 scale, 75mm Japanese mountain gun. Excellent kit. Excellent kit. The gun built up great. The figures were pretty good. Lots of equipment with them. Oh, even the rifles. I got the rifles. See, I got them like, I got them on a tripod and like strapped together. You know, they're ready to be used, but they're stored out of the way. The rifles were so nicely detailed. They even had the breech with the bolt and a part of the receiver was separate. You had to glue it on, and when you get this kit, watch it, because there's two different types of rifles. One's a little bit shorter. You mix up the breeches, they won't fit well on. You got to go back and make sure you got the right breech with the right gun. I'm really happy with how it turned out. Got the faded paintwork on the gun, and the oppressive sun down in the climates that they fight. Got all the guys in there ready to give their life for the Emperor. Yeah, the Bushido. This is what we do. We fight for the Emperor. We give our lives. Speaking of that, that's got me thinking about what I want to do besides that bomber for next entry. So I got some ideas. I won't tell you right now, but I will in a future video. But there it is, Japanese mountain gun, done, complete. Oh, Japanese mountain gun, Japanese mountain gun, Japanese mountain gun. Oh. There's little Lumina. There's her brother Loki. You guys have been little hellhounds today, man. Give me a hard time. Giving Bully a hard time today. Giving me really a lot of grief. I don't even want to pan around and show you the room. The room's destroyed. Past week they've eaten a pair of shoes of mine and shoes of my dad. Got my dad real pissed off. This one right here, the female, she's the hellhound leader. But I love them. They're my little monsters. My little monsters. Yeah, look, you lick that ear. Alright, guys. Gotta see the puppies. Alright, you keep building. A lot of guys in the community have been posting about the passing of Chris Cartel, and very saddened to hear the news. He's really a great in our modeling community, and he will truly be missed. I think there's already a tribute build being put up for him right now. See about getting on that. A lot of guys are putting heartfelt messages out there. I only knew him from videos and stuff. I wasn't privileged enough to get to know him on a very personal level, but he was always kind with his comments to me on my channel, and he was a hell of a modeler. I watched his videos anytime they came up. He just had an ingratiating way to his self and the way his attitude towards models, and it was always enjoyable to watch and learn stuff. Yeah, it's a dark day in the modeling community. We lost one of our greats, so it's sad. Alright, guys, in the midst of sadness there's always brightness. I'm sure Chris wouldn't want us to get too gloomy on it, Just keep building, keep having fun, support each other. Till next time, Panzerman Bill, Panzerman's Bunker saying, Auf Wiedersehen, mein Damen und Herren. Tschüss. Waka waka.